So the guys put their names in some hats for the opportunity to get up here and let me ask some pointed questions that are probably going to embarrass them and make them regret everything they said later on when they see this broadcast. But we're going to bring up our first comic. I'm going to mix it up randomly. Is he in here, Mr. Gregg Olan? So we're going to project a little bit.
All right.
So that everybody can hear us. Cool. And so they can hear us in the studio.
Awesome.
Because that makes everybody happy.
That's
and the levels are right.
That's what it's all about.
Now let's talk a little bit about you, Gregg. Were you born here in America?
Yes, I was born here. I am born in Kansas, and my family moved to Texas before I was 1. I'm African-American because both my parents were born in Nigeria, so that's where that bit comes from.
Right. Have you been to Nigeria?
Yes, I actually have. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I was actually 5 years old, and I remember a lot of it. You know, I'm going to go back soon, and everybody in here should go also.
Woo! Yeah. It wouldn't be a good advice for me, though, right?
Well, why you say that? South Africa. You should go to South Africa.
Africa.
Yeah.
A lot of whiteys down there. Yeah, but they talk funny, and you know.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
It was strange for me too, but it's cool. It's just like here. I mean, there's a rich part, there's a poor part, and my mom was on the rich side, my dad was on the poor side, so
the
I saw
the thing
like
that
here.
I'm really interested about, Gregg, is the dynamic of growing up with first generation what do we say? Immigrant parents
what you mean. Yeah.
in Kansas. Now, I grew up in D.C. I don't know a whole lot about Kansas. I drove through it, a lot of corn, kind of smelled like pigs.
You know, the funny thing about that is that my dad tells me the story when he didn't know anything about racism when he came from Nigeria, and he was going to school in Kansas. And when he first sat down, racism, you know, back then was still prevalent, and everybody moved away from him. So he was like, do I stink? What's going on? And then they explained to him what's going on, and that's when we moved down south. And I'm here now.
Wait. So to get away from racism, he moved down south.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's obviously first. Well, yeah, he's an immigrant. He doesn't know.
He didn't graduate. Okay, he didn't graduate. College grad.
So different dynamics growing up with friends that were born here, with parents that were born here. So what kind of what kind of dynamic did that have with you and your friends? What were they always surprised about? I mean, you guys eat dung beetles at your house, or?
I love my culture. Say that first of all.
Have you eaten a dung beetle first before?
Nobody in my family is eating a dung beetle, first of all. Okay?
I'm an asshole.
Yes.
Color me.
Bad.
Embarrassed.
Oh, embarrassed.
No, I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Nigerians or Africans in general have a really high standard, so it was always, you know, friends that come over. I just couldn't ever do anything good enough, really, for my friends. So my dad always painted me as the bad guy. Did Gregg order y'all some pizza? I can order pizza without asking Dad. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, when I want to spend a night at my friend's house and stuff, they can come over here, you know. So I was like, what's gonna happen, Pop?
Did he have trust issues with your friends?
Yeah. They in general, Africans think that African Americans are not on top of their stuff,
right.
Game. So he had to get to know them very well. You know, he had to go on a couple of dates with the other parents and stuff.
Right.
Get a good feel for them, and you know, he had to deal with me.
I've got a Jamaican friend. He thinks all African Americans, they lazy, man. They don't work like I do.
Yeah, there's a stereotype. Everybody has a stereotype. A stereotype about us.
How was that accent? Is that all right?
I'm African.
No.
That was a great Jamaican accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As my friend Dre would say.
Jerk it up.
The lion head. The lion's head. I love making fun of my parents. I love y'all. Yeah.
He does. Yeah. Talks about you all the time. So, your comedy. What do you like to give out on stage? What are you find yourself a political comic? You a dirty, raunchy comic, or?
I find myself as not a black comic or a white comic. I'm just a black guy doing comedy. I just do comedy. So I talk about political stuff. I talk about raunchy stuff from time to time. You know, I just mix it all up. It's just my point of view, my perspective of how I see the world. So it's not really, I mean, I do tailor to certain crowds. You know, when I go in, I see this type of crowd, I will talk about certain things, but it's just that part of my life that I can express on the stage at that time. But yeah, I don't do black comedy or white comedy. I do
You get a
comedy.
lot of enjoyment from getting up on the mic, don't you?
Yeah, it's therapy. It's great. Thank y'all.
It's the cheapest therapy we got, right?
I owe y'all something.
Yeah. We'll give it back one day when we're making millions.
Yeah, that's
it'd be like a fan appreciation, come over,
Yeah.
chill in my pool day.
It sounds like a joke, but yeah, it's a dream of mine to be able to do this full time. One day in my life where I'm a professional comic, and we've been working real hard, Funny Boy NT, for the last year. I just got signed to an agent.
Woo!
So I'm really excited about
Nice.
the next step, the next level of being a professional comedian or
Very
actor
nice,
and
man.
all that. So, awesome.
Explain a little bit about Funny Boy Entertainment. Who's a part of the group?
Everybody can be in Funny Boy Entertainment, first of all, okay? Male, females, everybody can be in it. But it was co-founded by Derek Fields, myself, Gregg Olan, and Devron Thomas. And we just came together to say that, we're going to support each other no matter what. There's days I don't want to get on stage and they'll be hyping me up and get me up there and keep practicing. And we just come up with funny concepts and meeting all these great comics. When we get an idea, let's just make it happen. Let's be the ones that make everybody laugh. So
And safety in numbers.
yeah.
Right? And then, if anybody was chasing y'all, Derek's going to get it.
Yeah.
He ain't that fast.
It's a three-headed. Yeah, he can take one for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, take one for the team.
Well, listen, man, I can't thank you enough for coming and doing our first show, and we will see you again. And how does everybody get in touch with you? Are you on the tweets?
Yes, I love Twitter. It's just entertaining. I say stuff that people take personal. So my Twitter is nothing too personal, okay? NOTHIN, the number 2, and personal. And Gregg, Gregg, 2 G's, Olan. You can find me on Facebook or our website, www.funnyboyent. Or you just like the YouTube thing, AfroSam08 or Gregg Olan 100. Our YouTubes. It goes on and on.
Yeah,
and on.
I'm gonna talk to your agent. We gotta
cut that down.
Just one.
Yeah, my agent would get
Funny Boy. Just send him there.
He get a
Because
little bit upset.
I'm on Funny Boy all the time. And also, great job on the video that you guys put out recently. What was it? What was the title of that video
The
called?
Hacker Fairy.
Hacker Fairy.
The Hacker Fairy is a skit we
And
just
what do we got here?
put out. It's some of my greatest hits.
My swag is humble.
Yeah, my
Professional
swag.
intelligence.
Yes.
Get y'all laughs up. Oh, get your laughs up.
There you go. Say it right.
Well, you're from the South. Check it out.
Yeah, if y'all
He's got his
check it out.
DVD. Catch it at.
Our website or me in the streets. I'm here. Just ask for me. I'll be around. We're not reached that level yet, but we're gonna get there one day.
Thanks a lot,
Yeah,
Greg.
no problem.
Take care, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.